Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, presented by Pacific Office Automation.
Later, Fridays are fun. Thursdays also a thriller of the night. We put our heads together and for the second straight season have drawn up Thursday Night Lights. Happy belated 18th birthday, and now to go to everybody's favorite friend from Sunset High, J.C. Traw, the Apollo's ace hydration specialist, on the road last night in Lake Oswego. Trailing by a pair of scores at half, the Lakeridge rally was on. Gabe Motzenbacher, the USC-bound Joey Olson, that's a big-time Big Ten representation to grab that touchdown for a 12-yard score. The pace of ground game also delivered behind that big man on campus. Ansu Sano, 19 yards, don't you know? They're up 24-20. Then Gabe and Joey did it again. Roaming the open field, may as well ridden Traveler for 73 yards. 31-20, Lakeridge the final. They'll begin Three Rivers League play on Friday at Tualatin. The Apollos get back home for homecoming and Metro League duties against Beaverton. Cobb Field of Lake Oswego featured a pair of previous unbeatens, McMinnville and the Lakers. LO hosting its annual Red Out for ALS in honor of class of 1980 alum Jeff Young. Coach Jeff has been fighting and surviving Lou Gehrig disease now for 4 decades. The man who coined the term LO48 has always given his all. The Lakers did too. Jeff's Young with Heart volunteer group partnered up with Live Heads Up, a foundation started by Trailblazer alum Chris Dudley. The Lakers proudly anchored down to wear red to be like Jeff and Live Heads Up. Hard to not be above water with players like LaMarcus Bell, the sophomore, with 2 first-half scores, and their senior thumper, Xavier Russell, added 2 more. A 35-7 LO victory. Next Friday, the big one, Lakers and the defending champs from West Linn will roll in. The Grizz will next visit Newburgh. How about the second of 3 straight quasi-home games for Grant at Marshall campus as Grant Bowl remains closed. The Generals and McDaniel and PIL played. Grant's Marcus Rouse making some audible wows. Marcus, big fan of taking to the house. The junior for 75 yards, 40-26 Grant. We'll next welcome Jefferson. McDaniel remains on the road at Wells. We had more on the show. If you ever miss out on a Thursday or a Friday, you can just feel free to like and subscribe to that Fox 12 YouTube channel. It's what we're always on. The best clips from both nights of Lights will be compiled and churned out into 6 Picks Plays of the Week during Sunday's 10 o'clock news. And it was a welcome home on Friday for an after-school special with Vancouver's own Yanesi Rodriguez at Hudson's Bay High. You can see the pictures there. The Columbia River alum who played her college ball at UW and is now a pro in Liga MX donated more than $5,000 of equipment to the Eagles girls soccer program. The assist came from Ella, empowering leadership in Latina athletes. Fellow nonprofit Community First Soccer also hosted a free soccer clinic at the Nest of Hudson's Bay. Rodriguez had dreams of making it big, and so too is our high school spotlight.
High School Spotlight, sponsored by Subaru. Subaru loves learning.
Well, Beaver State star on the soccer pitch, keeping it local with a commitment to the orange and black of Oregon State. Our high school spotlight shines upon Sunset superstar at midfield. Sunset's purple is pride.
The community we built, it's very much like a family here.
15, Ellie Phillips.
Apollo's senior midfielder, Ellie Felt, is the reigning Metro League Player of the Year who attacks goal and the books.
I have a 3.977.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Something high. 1B.
Okay, what's the B in?
Biology. It was a sad one.
Felt's football makeup is that of a creative 18-year-old who moved from San Antonio to the Beaver State a decade ago.
I just try to get every bit of improvement I can because after this, I'm pretty much rolling into Oregon State.
The 2-time United Soccer Coaches All-American was awarded with the Gatorade Oregon Player of the Year honor and has given a verbal commitment to play ball for OSU.
I love the Beavs. We do like a wrist thing where we write stuff on our wrist. I'll write like Beav up because that's something that my coach from Oregon State talks about. It's like never giving up, pushing yourself harder.
Ellie is a former Portland Thorns ball girl who grew up to become a Thorns Academy player and has even trained with the big club.
Just like passing the ball to Tobin Heath was like the highlight of the whole year.
The highlight of this year would be taking Sunset all the way to the top for graduating in November to enroll early on campus in Corvallis.
I think just knowing what I want to do in the future and knowing like where I want my life to be just kind of drove the whole thing.
What about that major thing?
Oregon State has so many fun majors, so I've looked at things from like soil science to kinesiology, so just a big range.
A big range for a kid with big game.
Go Apollos!
Yeah, let us know what kind of cool kid we should shine a light on next. For now, let that band play on from Beaverton High.
Watching Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, presented by Pacific Office Automation.